You know, I gotta say, I give my boat a hard time a lot because it gives us so much trouble. But she looks awfully pretty out there. Look at all these $30,000, $40,000, $100,000 boats and kind of thing. Oh, you know, my boat ain't so much. That's a nice one right there. But you get out there and see, I don't know. It's not a bad looking boat. If I put a wrap on there and do all that like I intend to, it'll definitely stand out, but I feel like I have a sour taste in my mouth just because it gives me so much problems, but it's really not a terrible looking boat. It's definitely fun. I mean, there's ski fish, all that good stuff. It's a good multi-purpose boat. But we'll make the best of it. Swinging this one. Did you kill it? Jonathan drives a boat about like he drives a boat trailer. I'm telling him about how you drive that boat like you drive the boat trailer. Give it gas. Just back up to the dock then. I'll just jump on. Yeah, it don't stick out. It don't stick out past the platform. Whoa, kill it. Oh no, go. Yeah, don't hit this boat. Woo.
I can hit that.
Look at that. Them apples.
Parallel parking.
Yeah, he parked this like he knew what he was doing, even though he was scared as shit. He was about to hit that Ranger.
I mean, I was making sure I wasn't. Ready?
Pretty nice out.
It shifts pretty good, actually. It runs like shit.
How do you? Oh, really?
Yeah. You hear it?
I mean, it's a little stumbly.
I mean, we hadn't just revved it out yet, but
we have to warm it up and all that to adjust the timing. So today is testing out the Pertronix electronic ignition setup that I put on here. This is a 1989 Four Winds Freedom 170, and so it had a points ignition system on it, which I feel like, and I really hope, is what's been giving us trouble all this time, because it continuously die, like after a long trek wants to die and bog out and act like crap. So I'm really hoping that it was that ignition system, and now this electronic ignition will solve that. But if you do some research on it, they'll tell you that if you have a YL12C whatever it is distributor, that the Pertronix ignition system will work. If you have a YC, that it won't. But this boat has a YC Mallory distributor on it, and it runs. I'm not saying it runs great yet. This is the Ignitor II, so it has the automatic dwell control, and so we're gonna give it a shot and see how it does.
definitely runs better full throttle than it did in idle.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I really thought it ran like shit.
It did.
In idle.
It was kind of.
I don't know why. I just think.
What's he got sticking out of there? Beautiful.
They had a GoPro on every car or some shit.
So Jonathan bought this 7 white bullshit GoPro.
Don't buy it. That's all I can say. Is don't buy it.
But right now I'm recording on a Hero 5 session, and it keeps like going out every 15 seconds saying format SD card, yes or no, blah blah blah. But anyway, back to the situation. This is a point system for a 1989 OMC 2.3. OMC 2.3 unit Ford motor. It has this point system. So this little guy is going crazy 4 times every time the motor turns. This is going da 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 da. Well, we found out that at higher RPMs that it would go and it would just skip, and it seemed to me like this was hanging open or wasn't able to make contact fast enough. So anyway, I upgraded to the Pertronix. It's like 19-14 something C. Anyway, we upgraded to the electronic ignition system, which is a Hall effect sensor, magnetic electronic ignition. And today we've been running the boat for what, 2 hours?
Yeah, about 2 hours. We got to hear at noon.
Well, about an hour and a half straight.
We got to hear at noon. It's 2:43, but
so we've been running it for at least 2 hours straight.
And we screamed it for like probably 45 minutes and then sat for 30 minutes.
And every other time prior to today that we brought the boat out, it's what, you get out here, run for a few minutes, it runs good, and then it starts and dying and bogging down and acting like crap. So far I'm happy with the Pertronix electronic ignition conversion for the 2.3 Ford, and this is just a testament that it will work on the YC distributor. We got out here, we ran it, we adjusted the timing a little bit. I probably need to adjust that a little more, but it does work on the YC Mallory distributor. And I do not have the shift interrupt installed right now, but I'm able to shift pretty easily between forward and reverse gears. There's a little bit of resistance, but you're able to do it. So you can slap this thing on there, and it takes about 30 minutes. You got to make sure and get you a screwdriver that can hold the screw head tight when it goes right here, because if you turn the nut on the outside of the distributor and don't hold the screw, it'll walk this up off the plate easily. So you have to hold this down, and I found that if you put a screwdriver against that and up against the screw head, you can push down and hold the screw at the same time, and then you can crank down the nut, and that way it holds it tight, because this holds it with horizontal screws in these gaps right here instead of vertical screws down through it. But yeah, we're out here trying it out for the day, and the Pertronix electronic ignition conversion seems to be a success so far, and we'll see by the end of the day if it leaves us stranded, because these points, I mean, these are probably not correctly adjusted. I don't think I've adjusted them since I replaced them originally when I bought the boat. You guys can follow my channel on YouTube, After Hours Automotive. Obviously you're on here now, but you can go back to the other boat videos, buying a boat part 1, buying a boat part 2. There's a variety of videos about it, and we've pretty much gone through this whole boat, and part of that I did redo the whole ignition system, including so we got, yeah, the new points, new ignition condenser, and I've put like 6 ignition coils on this thing thinking that they were bad, but this whole time I feel like, as a matter of fact, I'll tell you, the other week we were out here and the boat completely wouldn't start on us for us at all, and I got down and rubbed a screwdriver between these ignition points, and sure enough it fired up in a matter of barely even bumping the key. We're able to get it back to the dock, and still there was a little bit of adjusting and got it to work. But you know, this is an old style deal. The Pertronix manual says that they'll produce 400% more spark power at 3,000 RPMs, which I believe, because at 3,000 RPMs this is doing a lot of jumping to try to keep up. You know, it's a manual system. So anyway, that Hall effect sensor I feel like it's going to be more accurate and a quicker sparking. And we're out here today testing it out on Lake Allatoona, and we'll catch you in a few. See ya. Hard right.
Gotta have Jack Daniels, always. Scott's over here cutting wood. This is our makeshift fire pit.
Bacon and eggs and biscuits on this here fantabulous fire. Alright guys, be sure and hit that like button if you like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment if there's anything you'd like to see in the near future. Thanks. See ya.